Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a out-of-division matchup between the rank 7 8th Georgia versus the rank 8 Missouri State Guard on the Washington Street, followed up by a Glory Division matchup between the rank 5 Irish Volunteer Brigade and the rank 6 59th New York on the Burnsides Bridge. Both these teams trying to get into the top 4 spot in their division. Thank you to our Patreons for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video in the description, hit the link, and you can see perks like getting videos before everyone else and seeing behind the scenes footage. Here's the current standings for this BLN Wednesday event. You have our two divisions here. The Glory Division has a lot more points because they've played a lot more matches. The Grit Division has had a lot of server crashes, and those will be played at the end of this season. Our teams, though, in this server today, on the Confederate side, you have Missouri State Guard, Irish Volunteer Brigade, 12th Virginia, and 15th Alabama, whereas on the Union side, you have 8th Georgia, 59th New York, 9th Corps, and the Iron Brigade. And with that being said, thank you to Hudson from the 1st Maryland for broadcasting this event. I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome everybody to another Wednesday BLN event. Tonight we are on Washington Street for our first map. We have 8th Georgia facing MSG. I am First Sergeant Hudson of the 1st Maryland, commentating tonight on this event. Seems like the Confederacy is going no kits right out of spawn, pushing towards point right away. Nope, they're going to go to the Union left, it seems. And they're going to be running right into a group of Union. What do we have up here? Oh, we've got 59th New York, very strong regiment. It's going to be a quick, very quick point-blank engagement over here on the Union left, Confederate right. Both sides are getting their kits. They are staring each other down. Both are getting their kits. 59th opening up fire. They are currently engaged IVB. Few casualties taken. IVB now charging. Pull back. IVB getting some kills. Routing 59th from this position. Another unit group coming in. Here's Georgia. IVB now pulling back. Very interesting start to this match. Seems like most of the units on this side right now. We got 9th Corps over here. Confederates move down the main road, now to the 59th right. They just spotted them. They're going to break this charge. Seems like 59th is going to completely wipe out that flanking maneuver by the Confederates. Very good work by the 59th right there. Seems like 9th Corps over here on the left is keeping the Confederate movement at bay right now. The Confederates are starting to try to expand the left side. Besides the engagement we have going on over here. Union reinforcements going up. 8th Georgia. I've got some 8th Georgia skirmishers over here on the far right, along with IB. Seems like they're just going to be making sure the Confederates don't push this side. And that sole MSG guy has just been executed. Free out-of-line tickets for the Union. It seems like the entire Union team's pulled back from that frontal engagement on the left. Got 59th that's back here. Who's still up here? Still got the main section of 8th Georgia up front. This is their map as Union. exchanging fire over there. Still IVB. Okay, got IVB over here. Also engaging the 8th Georgia guys. Oh, they just spotted the Union line that appeared in the road. Doesn't seem like this Union line is engaging 15th Alabama. 9th Corps, but they roll volleys down the road against IVB, it seems like. Well, they're pulling way back for their reloads. Trying to get in cover. Confederates have a large section of their team here on the Union left. It's currently only 9th Corps that's holding them back. While the rest of the Union teams on this far right side. Yeah, Confederate line engaging 8th Georgia across the fences. 12th Virginia. Taking some rounds there. Seems like they might have dropped a couple in return. But we'll say this, 8th Georgia's definitely getting some shots in there. 8th Georgia in their position is about half the size of 12th VA right here. A few more shots coming in. 12th Virginia breaking from its position, going to the right. Again, the only Union unit over here is 9th Corps. They're playing cat and mouse with IVB and 15th Alabama. Alabama now, staying and hitting IVB. IVB still holding back here. Now, all the way back here, they are probably the largest group that the Confederates have right now. Let's see what we got going on over here. 12th Virginia is just in the square right now here. They're also holding back. See, they trying to engage 9th Corps. Ah, we got movement on the right. IVB's made a move. They're getting right in the face of 9th Corps. I believe they are out of line here. Rolling up, taking shots, and trying to pull back. None of them die out of line there. Seems like they're going to make it all the way back. Didn't seem like they took any casualties. Go check the left. So it seems you got IB along with the 8th Virginia skirmishers on this far right side of this angle. 59th New York, the main part of 8th Georgia, this main section. Just taking shots down the fences. Looks like they are firing down onto 12th Virginia. That's still back here. 12th Virginia looks to be lining up for retaliatory volley. They're doing rolling volleys, trying to stay in cover. Got a few skirmishers straggled throughout. Got MSG right here, along with Colonel Spartan. If they really wanted to, they could go into these tents, but that is a large Union formation right in front of them. Seems like right now, everyone's just keeping their distance for the most part. Volleying across the map. It's actually really nice to see. Very cinematic. Oh. 59th New York's moving forward. Looks like they're going to push MSG out of here. They get all these kills. These are going to be out of line kills. MSG's scrambling around. Yep, 59th New York's going to clear MSG out of this flank. Sees 12th VA react. 12th VA is reacting. 59th New York seems to be holding up and firing using 12th VA. 12th VA getting quite a few initial kills. 59th flag goes down. Initial charge went good for Union there, clearing out MSG, but 12th VA did a good job blunting the 59th there, preventing them from getting any further. Now seems like 59th will be pulling back along with IB back up to the original positions. Tickets are still very close, but Union is about to go into engaged. Both sides make sure not to be the first ones to cap. We've still got 9 Corps down here on this slope. Very well protected. Very good use of their terrain. Still got IBB all the way back here. We got a section on the fence and we got a line on the road. And there goes Union. Union goes into engage. Twelfth VA now making their way up the road. Getting closer to 59th and IB's position. They're going all the way up. Shots ringing out. Not too many casualties on both sides there. Got 59th New York right in their face. VA starting to get shot up now.
Advance to the rear.
Now pulling back from the fence. Yep, they are now pulling back. Both VA didn't seem like to take that push. push, so they pulled back. There's a guy in a tent here. Does anybody see him? Oh, he just fired. Does anybody see him? Sergeant money. No, he's still in there. Oh, it looks like they're searching for him. They found him.
Oh, there he is.
They got him. They got the one Rambo, and that just pushed the Confederates into engaged. That one Rambo. Seems like 59th is now holding in these tents. They might be trying to make a move down the road here. We got 9th New York getting really close to 15th Alabama over here on the left. Are they charging them out? Yeah, they are. Is IVB going to come and support? Ninth Corps has knocked out 15th Alabama. IVB is now wrapping around behind them. You got 8th Georgia here getting hit by IVB. 8th Georgia seems like they're going to be wiped. The remainder of 9th Corps guys are coming into IVB's back. IVB's now running around. Well, it seems like they're going to pull back to their fence. Come on, Squid, shoot him.
They fall back.
9th New York is moving back up on this left. Oh, with 8th Georgia and 9th Corps on that left, they did a good job. They wiped 15th Alabama. Even though IVB got into them and killed all of 8th Georgia, a good chunk of IVB was eliminated there. But they are getting reinforced quick. 15 and 9th Corps now has the position that 15th Alabama had. IVB is going for the charge. IVB is now pushing left, straight into 9th New York. 9th New York trying to pull back, it seems like, and not actually take this fight. Good on them, because they were definitely heavily outnumbered. So 9th New York seems like they are going to go back to their positions down the road, but here comes 8th Georgia again. 8th Georgia going down the road towards IVB, but 9th Corps is not with them now. Let's see if 9th Corps turns around and goes Georgia. Seems like IVB is going to do the same things they did before, send one section to blunt the charge and another one around the other side of the house. They're going to smack right into 9th Corps that was coming up to help support 8th Georgia. And it seems like both 9th Corps and 8th Georgia are going to be wiped here by IVB. That definitely hurt tickets quite a bit. Both those charges were kind of piecemeal a little bit. Let's see, you got 59th New York holding back here on the left. Seems like they're going to be moving to the left to help out 8th Georgia and 9th Corps. Or at least start shooting them, shooting IVB from across the field.
Can't see shit but that fence.
That side really hasn't seen much action besides just some skirmishing. We got IB over here, along with the 8th Georgia skirmishers. Just slowly working their way up through the field. We now have 59th New York shooting at IVB across this field here. I wonder if 8th Georgia and 9th Corps are going to try for another left push now with the support of 59th. It seems like you got 2 units over here now. 15th Alabama back in their previous position. IVB back on defense. We also have a 3rd unit down here on the road. Got 12th Georgia. Georgia seems to be making a move. VA popping out to take shots at 59, it seems like. A lot of volley fire coming in back and forth. Very reminiscent of the beginning of the match. Had 9th Corps shoot down towards 12th Virginia, but Virginia's already pulled back. They're not going back to their flag. Seems like 12th Virginia might be charging up this road, seeing that the 59th's on the Union Center. Seems like they assume that this flank is weakened, and they would be correct. They're pushing up. 12th Virginia now is pushing straight into IB. Some of IB's pulling back right away. Some stayed to fight. Does seem like 12th Virginia is going to take this position though. Let's see if they hold it. Seems like 59th turned to engage them, noticing that their flank was getting turned. Seems like 59th's going to shoot it out with 12th Virginia instead of charging straight in. Getting some shots in. But 12th VA has now pulled back in that position. They definitely managed to get some ticket kills there, but weren't able to hold on to the position. 59th managed to scare them off a bit. Now it seems like 59th's going to retake that position. A couple of out-of-line kills here possibly for 59th. Side, back along with IB and the 8th Virginia skirmishers. Union is getting close to taking losses here. Got some Union flanking around to the right. Trying to expand the front a little bit, trying to get some more shots on target. For the most part, this left has not changed much. We got 8th Virginia and 9th Corps over here. Still playing cat and mouse with 15th Alabama and IVB. Corps rolling up, trying to do rolling volleys on 15th Alabama. Not sure how effective these are. 15th Alabama's doing the same thing, plus they got some good rock coverage.
Go ahead and put my file straight low. Going to be
15th Alabama trying to do fire by file. Union does fall into taking losses. That's got a large engagement over here on the left. Seems like 59th New York moved up and hit right into 12th Virginia. Confederates now also fall down to taking losses. They have to try and get this flag out of here. I'm chasing that flag down. And they got him. Seems like 59th is now going to regroup as Confederate reinforcements start to form in. Well, IVB is moving as well as 15th Alabama. Moving down towards the center road of Point. Very slow movement. 15th Alabama pretty much taking up IVB's old position. Well, IVB decided to change their minds. They're going back. Let's see. We still got a standoff here of MSG against 59th, but another chunk of the Union teams moved over this way. You got 59th up here, red. And you got IV's Captain Cosmic over here. You got another Union group moving through the center. That's 8th Virginia under Colonel Knight. Leaving the only Union unit on the Union left to be 9th Corps. And still doing rolling volleys against 15th Alabama and IVB. They decided to return back to their original positions. Starting to get some pretty close quarters fighting going on over here on the Confederate left, Union right. Here's Sergeant Money again. Does anybody see him? Doesn't seem like they see him. Sergeant Money taking crack shots over 8th Georgia. It seems like 8th Georgia sees him. Let's see. We're gonna kill Sergeant Money here. Sergeant Money just killed the guy trying to flank him real quick. And 8th Georgia just executed him through the wall. Got IV here on the far right of the tents. Couple Confederate skirmishers in front of them. Seems like a couple 12th VA guys. Seems like the Confederates are shoving most of their team on this Union right. Seems like they're going to wipe IB, who was kind of extended on the Union right. And that flag is all off by himself now. 8th Georgia now pulling back from where they were. Correction, that was some of 8th Georgia. Main section of 8th Georgia School over here. Oh, and now it's a massive fight in the tents. Seems like 59 is going to win that engagement here on the far right side in the tents. Continues their charge. They're going to walk right into 12th Virginia. Here they go. Right into 12th Virginia. 12th Virginia is loaded and shooting the 59th as they run up. A lot of out-of-line kills here. The 59th came in piecemeal. Here comes 8 Georgia. 8 Georgia comes in. It's going to wipe 12th Virginia. Union's continuing their charge down the road. Most of the action taking part on this Confederate left, Union right. Georgia now very far up towards the Confederate spawn. Let's see if they're going to hold here and get reinforcements or if they're going to pull back. Their closest reinforcements back at this L intersection. All 59's back here. 59's got to move up and help 8th Georgia. So 8th Georgia is by themselves up here. Very forward position to be at. Couple MSG guys running up, and 8th Georgia is now going to finally pull back. Seems they are going to pull all the way, well, most of the way back. Seems 9th Corps is doing rolling volley still over here on the Union left. Against 15th Alabama and IVB still. Again, 9th Corps very outnumbered on this flank, but they're trying to keep IVB and 15th Alabama here, and they're doing a good job of it. I will give them credit for that. IVB nor 15th Alabama has been committed to the other side of the map. Honestly, with only 9th Corps being over here, either 15th Alabama or IVB could be pushed to the other side of the map. Maybe give the Confederates a stronger left flank. Seems like most of the 59th New York moves over here. Oh, they're going back. Confederates are moving to this far left again. And they are going to try to push these skirmishers out of here. Got 8th Georgia skirmishers getting pushed by the entire Confederate advance. VA pushing through these tents, but they are going to stop and hold up as I assume they've seen these reinforcements coming back in over here.
We don't have much space.
59 holding, waiting for 12th Virginia to show themselves.
Watch their eyes.
That's a game. If it was a game, we would see that.
I'm sorry about what.
Nah, that's just a graphics issue, man. That means you need better hardware.
Do you want to play that?
12th Virginia seems to be massing. There they go. They're coming on the Union right side here.
You get to eat the bodies first.
59 starting to open up fire. 12th Virginia charging openly into the 59. Trying to get into that position, but 12th Virginia is going to be wiped there. Very hard position to push. 59th has ready and loaded, waiting for them to go. 59th's now going to countercharge them into the remainder of 12th Virginia. Both sides about to enter braking. Very close map on tickets. Now it seems like the Confederates are going to pre-cap. Union better be ready for this. If they go into braking right now, the Confederates have this capped. Yeah, IVB that now moved down to this side, along with 15th Alabama, it seems like. Oh, they're pulling back. They're trying to get off gap. They were trying to beat the Union in. And it seems to be working. Confederates going to braking first. Here comes the Union charge straight down the road. Union now enters braking. Very close fight here. Union is winning on the cap. IVB for the most part, and 15th Alabama has been wiped from this position. Union is capping. They still got a bunch of MSG and 12th Virginia guys, along with a couple 15th Alabama behind this house. Union is capping.
Hold the line. Hold point.
Union has to hold point now. They lose point, that is match over. They are defending. Tickets are relatively even right now. Maybe the Confederates having a slight advantage in tickets. The Union needs to hold this for 7 more minutes. Seems like the entire Confederate team's getting masked up for an advance. We got 12th Virginia, 15th Alabama over here, along with some MSG. Seems like IVB's making the crossover back over to the Union left, Confederate right. Oh, now they're going for the charge up the road. Sorry, lies to wait. Seems like the Union team's taking turns popping out and firing volleys down the road. now moving right, noticing that they're getting flanked. We got a small section of Confederates getting around them, MSG. MSG sees them 59 currently. Now they do as they're getting shot.
Better go now.
MSG not engaging them, but trying to get around to the back of the unit. There are some more men waiting back here. IVB trying to make an advance on the Union left. Exchanging fire now with 8th Georgia. Seems like 59th still managed to hold his right side, but here comes a push by the Confederates. Here comes 12th Virginia. Confederates going to final push. Union is close to going to last stand. 12th Virginia get into the side of 59th. I don't think 12th Virginia realizes that's not all the 59th, because here they come. 59th making a loop around, trying to get into the back of 12th Virginia here. This is going to be very close. 15th Alabama now throws themselves on point. Point is now starting to go in the favor of the Confederates. Here comes that last section of the 59th getting into the back of 12th Virginia. Seems like 12th Virginia saw them. Seems like 12th Virginia's going to manage to hold that flank. Here comes IVB getting into it with 9th Corps. With Georgia and IB in there as well. Seems like they managed to hold the initial. Unfortunately, most of the Union team was alive when they went to last stand. This is all the spawns and all the lives that they have. It seems at this point the Confederates are going to win this. Yep, as we tick down, MSG is going to win this matchup. Very well fought by both sides. Very close match to the bitter end. Good play by the Confederates there at the end to wait until they got the Union into the last stand before making their full-on push. Making sure they did not get reinforcements. Well played. Well played. That is a win for MSG. Alright, and here we go. We are on our second map of the night on Burnside Bridge with the 59th New York facing off against IVB. Two very heavy hitter regiments, about equal in size. So this should be an interesting one. Union currently getting their kits and everything in spawn. And the Confederates getting their positions to defend the bridge crossing. Currently, it seems like you got IVB right down by the base of the bridge. possibly going to be the initial blunt of the Union crossing. Meanwhile, you have 12th Virginia on the Confederate left, up on the heights. Typically, the Union likes to go down this right side here and up and over to what's commonly known as the corral up here with the stone wall intersection of the fences. But they got to make it across the bridge, down by the river, and up the slope. And if it's well defended, it is a bloody advance. But let's see the plan of the 59th for tonight as they make their way towards the base of the bridge. Both sides manning their artillery. Seems that the 59th is going to ring out the first cannon shots of the match. Firing right into IVB's line. Definitely killed a few men. Another shot ringing in. Good shot by the 59th Artillery there, forcing IVB back already from the base of the bridge a little bit. Good opening shots by the Union Artillery.
Just trying to be.
I absolutely love watching this view, seeing the artillery firing over forming lines, getting ready for their advance. Seems that the Union is starting to reset their guns further up the slope. More rounds ring in, back towards the IVB position. That might have been a little off there, as IVB pulled a little bit further back. Union getting ready to make their advance across the bridge. And there's the man, Mr. Red, leading this match for the 59th and the rest of the Union. Sounds like they're going to be waiting 40 minutes to make their push across.
Do you want them going across with everybody else, or do you want?
Joe.
One lone Confederate making the run across the bridge. What's up with this? It's an IVB guy, Colonel Collector, and that's just a free out-of-line kill. Don't know what's up with that. It is IVB's map though, so that's on IVB. Rounds falling a bit short. There's nobody actually there where those rounds are hitting. Union starting to make their cross over the bridge. And you will have 12th Virginia ready for this right side push. Shots open up. IVB also firing directly down onto the bridge. IVB firing and then moving left immediately. Seems like the majority of the Union team is going to make it across. They didn't take too many casualties there. But the Confederates know that the Union is over here as the Union regroups and gets ready for additional movements. Slope, but here comes IVB down the road. going to break from that charge and pull back, but here comes 12th Virginia, trying to prevent the Union from making that advance up that hill. Virginia wiping out that section on the fence and continue to charge in. Here comes IVB going into the woods. Trying to eliminate any possible holding that the Union has here. And it seems like IVB is going to wipe those holdings that the Union had on the right, taking down both flags. Only two men, nope. Only one man making it back. He does have a fight. Two of the flags did manage to make it out. Good on them. They made good effort trying to get out of there, and they managed to make it out. But two of the flags have fallen and are down on this right side. Now the Confederates are going to remuster up, get repositioned, and await to execute the assault. Union artillery falling short, not doing too much work right now. Confederates are shielded from them through these trees. Union artillery kind of taking pot shots, hoping that where they're firing at is going to hit Confederate lines. And it seems like MSG's been making an effort to get up cannons. MSG bringing up two guns. Correction, they only brought up one gun and 3 caissons. Seems like they hope to hold this position for quite a while with those 3 caissons.
God damn it.
They got the caissons up there, but they gotta get that gun in position.
Look, I'm gonna circle around you. Watch. Here I come with this artillery piece on your left flank.
Union's currently mustering on the other side of the bridge,
I'll
getting ready for their next assault. Is MSG going to get this cannon in place in time?
First.
Getting stuck in that little tiny tree. She's got the caissons up here, but they still gotta get that gun.
Far right.
How far are they looking to get these caissons up here? Seems like they're having some trouble. Union artillery should be seeing that movement up of those guns. Let's see if they do. Rounds coming in, but exploded early. That one impacting the tree right by the bridge. Not long enough of a fuse. Definitely falling short. Gotta get those shots rung in.
Go far right.
Oh.
First caisson is fucked.
Oh, there's one round that came in. That might have killed a few men. Definitely knocked down a few. Here comes the Union. MSG's going to get caught trying to move up with the guns. All 12 Virginia. Union now going towards the Confederate right, Union left. IVB getting their shots in and quickly moving. Make sure the Union does not get up behind them. Doesn't seem as many Union made it across this time as did the first time. 12 Georgia now breaking from their position and moving to the right. 15th Alabama tracking down these few Union, trying to still make it across. And here goes IVB charging into the woods, going straight after this Union position. Doesn't seem like the Union is prepared for it. IVB charging straight in. Definitely took out quite a few Union here. They pulled back to get back in line. Here comes 15th Alabama now doing the same, charging in. Not giving the Union a second to breathe. Making sure that these do not hold this foothold. Union sending another push across the bridge. Small one. Seems like just regular reinforcements. Red leading the way. They're going right. Only MSGs here at the bridge, and they're trying to move those guns. They're not going to be able to do anything. So the Union left side that got across is wiped out by the Confederate team. I assume by now MSG has called out that the team is moving to the right. But the Confederates are out of position. They fully committed to that other side. 59th trying to sneak in here. I believe they might have gotten those couple flags up. Oh, maybe not. Seems like those flags respawned. So 59th is making this advance up on the Confederate left. They do not have any flags for reinforcements. So 59th's made it up the hill. You got 8th Georgia still down here at the river, though. Wonder if they're waiting for their flags to come across or what the story is. But you got IVD starting to move towards this group of 59th, and that's not all of the 59th. That's only a section of them.
I will.
Southeast, 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 left, southeast,
59th shooting into the back of IVD. IVD is going to charge him now. And here comes 8th Georgia coming up the hill. I don't think IVD sees 8th Georgia. 8th Georgia's got to get up here and help. Well, IVD is going to wipe the 59th. 8th Georgia took some shots to the side of IVB. Both sides going to engage. Now IVB is going to crash into 8th Georgia. Pushing them back down to the river. Union streaming in reinforcements though. Doesn't seem like anybody is holding the crossing. You still have MSG down here with their cannon. Still not being able to fire around yet. And you got 15th Alabama on the far right. But nobody's contending the crossing. So Union's getting 3 reinforcements on this right side. Union's pushing into the Confederates now. There goes 9th Corps. Pushing into 12th Virginia. But there's still more Rebs up here. Last bit of the Unions pull back to the river again. And I assume here in a moment, the IVB and 12th VA that's over here is going to charge into the woods to try to wipe them out. Confederates of the food. 12th VA starting to fire into the woods against the remaining Union, knocking down a flag. Not many Unions still alive over here. Seems like you got some reinforcements going straight across. MSG's down here just moving caissons and a cannon to the bridge, but it seems like they've got it all stuck. They got one caisson flipped. That cannon looks completely stuck. And now those reinforcements coming across are just going to charge out these MSG guys. Swipe trying to put up a defense, but he's going to get killed. That might have actually been it seems like. And now the Union's going to go left. Good chunk of the Union teams made it to that left side. But once again, IVB is going to come up and start sweeping.
Silly man, look at you go.
I don't think the enemy are across the bridge.
Oh, sir, you would be wrong. Whoever said that, thinking that they're not across the bridge, you would be wrong. There's a large Union contingent on this side. Is that a belief that the entire Confederate team has? Because there's a large section of Union over here. And they are getting reinforcements in. A few IB guys going to the right side, along with the 8th Georgia skirmishers. Now the entire Union team shifting right. All this would be brilliant because the entire Confederate team shifted over to this side. The entire Confederate team shifted to that side, as that's where the Union went, but now the Union's shifting over to the other side. This is a beautiful feint if it pulls off. Not seeing any Confederates moving back over this way. Seems like you got 12th Virginia starting to make a move over this way, but I don't think they realize the entire Union team's coming up inside. It seems like IVB might be figuring that out now as they charge down into the woods trying to find the Union. Correction, that's actually 15th Alabama. They're charging down into the woods trying to find the Union, but they don't see them. There's no Union there to be found. Now IVB is making the cross back over to the Union right Confederate left. Union is already starting to make its walk up the hill. 12th VA is up here and ready to receive.
My leg. Why can't I feel it?
12th VA going up and over. IVB found the Union team is now pulling back to the fence. 12th VA hopping up and over, firing at the Union advantage side. 59th has made it up to the fence finally. Trying to hop it and engage IVB. Confederates drop down into taking losses. Trying to get shot in the back by MSG, who now seems to have completely swapped back over to infantry, giving up on those cannons that they brought up. 15th Alabama is now charging in. Not many Union left here. Just a couple handful of guys here that are left. And the entire Union advance is going to be wiped. That is unfortunate. They had a real big chance there, but the Confederates managed to counter them. I believe if the Union just pushed up a bit faster there on that right side, they might have been able to get it around on the Confederates. But the Confederates managed to move fast enough over there to counter the Union advance. I will say this, that was really cool to see the Union get over on the right and feint the Confederate side. Confederates thinking that they were on that other side of the bridge, but did not manage to take the position. However, they do have the Confederates down by a third of a stage on taking losses right now. So right now the Union is winning on tickets, even though they have not secured a good foothold on the other side. They are winning on tickets. And because of that, it seems like the Confederates might hold back further now. And if that's true, it's going to allow the Union to come across uncontested and try to start flanking these positions that the Confederates are starting to take up. Got Union artillery ringing in, not really hitting anything. Yeah, one round landing back here, back by what would be another Confederate battery. Union now falling, taking losses. The Union starting to make its cross again over the bridge. I assume Sergeant Money here is reporting the movement, I would hope, as he is out here by himself again, trying to take pot shots at Union coming across the bridge. And now he is going down in there by himself again.
Fuck you.
There's a fucking pussy bitch.
Shoots an officer.
Bitch.
No.
And he's gonna die out of line. That is another 5 tickets in favor of the Union. I get talking shit, but that is seems to be a continuous deal with Sergeant Money of MSG. So right now it seems like you got maybe a couple pickets up on the fence. Try to keep eyes out for the Union movement. You got Sergeant Josie Wales over here. I'd assume by now he's seen the Union shift over, as the Union's deciding to go to the left. I would assume at this point the Union's going to try to swing around this left side here and get up over here to this road and get on this far side where they can actually cut off the Confederate spawn and start working towards that stronghold that the Confederates have made for themselves back here in this corral. It's the entire Confederate team back here. Let's see if they know that the Union's coming this way.
Left?
Yep.
Right.
You said
You see it coming up on the hill.
15th Alabama has spotted them out. Private Nader Chip calling them out. Union making their advance up. I would assume about to take fire.
We push the IVV back to turtling.
Fire all these guys to our front if you see him. Light him up. Shoot the crest.
Union rounds getting, Union artillery rounds getting close to actually hitting that Confederate position. 59th New York is lined up. The entire Confederate team's now back in this corral. IVB, along with their team, is indeed turtling as they are down by a third of a stage. But again, seems like you're going to have some out-of-line kills. Ooh, Union artillery is getting really close and actually team killing their own line. Union artillery has got to be careful there.
Why would you solo that, Bubba?
Those regiments.
59th New York making an advance up with 9th Corps on their left. That entire Confederate line is in that corral. 59th New York volleys. 9th Corps doing the same, as well as IB. Rolling up, taking their turn, doing rolling volleys into that Confederate group. Now it's 8th Virginia's turn. 8th Georgia taking round 2 there. This is going to be the name of the game now. 59th, along with their fellow regiments, are going to keep the pressure up. Just keep shooting out the Confederates. They've got them bottlenecked here. The Union can keep the Confederates here. It's just going to be a ticket line, as the Union has more tickets available to them. See these casualties as the Confederate goes up and the 8th Virginia goes for those volleys. Beautiful shots coming in from 59th there. 9th Corps. Two casualties taken by the Confederates there. And it seems like now 9th Corps is going to IB trying to extend this left side of the Union formation, along with the Virginia skirmishers. Doing the same thing, rolling up, taking their shots, pulling back. Minimize your casualties and inflict as many as you possibly can. Here comes another volley from the 59th. Confederates have pulled off a single line, realizing they're taking a lot of casualties there. And now they're all down the stone wall. It's going to force the Union to commit a bit more forward. Virginia's got the entire Confederate line flat facing them. Brave 8th Virginia here. Don't stand there and reload, boys. Pull back. 8th Georgia over here as well, starting to make some fire and advance movements on the snake fence. As the 59th is, and the 9th Corps is also rolling up and doing volleys into this Confederate formation. You actually have a couple Confederates, 12th Virginia in this
Your
barn.
mom's a Rambo, you fucking moron. Shut up, Yankee.
Trash talking each other in the barn. Confederates seems like they're making the long run around from spawn. possibly trying to put some pressure on the rear of the Union here. Squipe's gonna get killed here out of line.
Calm down, buddy.
Some more shit talking. Confederates are about to go into breaking. Union has barely taken any casualties and ticket loss up here. They're doing an excellent job forcing the Confederates in this corner, but the Confederates are going to try to break out of it now. Confederates now being in breaking, the Union can cap and just straight out win. 12th Virginia is moving forward to try to stunt their advance. RVB leading the advance towards point. Georgia getting forced back. Taking the original Confederate position. A couple of Confederate Rambos out here are gonna get executed here in a second. Oh, that one guy got executed. That other one too. They took two before they got killed. But they did die. Some more out of line kills. Confederates are already coming up on halfway through their breaking stage. Union not even hitting halfway through taking losses yet. Union fire is very effective on these Confederate positions. Union artillery again. You guys are hitting long, bud. I think we just friendly 15 kills from Edge Georgia, guys. Maybe a couple 9th Corps. A little bit too long of a fuse. This is really odd for the Confederates right now. They can't stay off point because the Union would just happen to win. But the Confederates are losing a lot more tickets than the Union is currently. At this point, the Union does have all their flags back. Yep, Union does have all their flags. A couple Rambos coming to the Confederate spawn starting to shoot to the back of the Union here. There's Sergeant Money. Gonna keep shooting it out with Confederates until they hit last stand. Push them out. You can go ahead and throw in a couple of these Rambos. Just 3 out of line tickets for the Union. Gotta kill the guy. Got 9th Corps advancing here on the left. With 12th Virginia lying in wait.
What's going on over there?
9th Corps is going to smack right into them. Does Jackson not see him? They're right in front of him. Jackson was looking the wrong way. Unfortunately, Virginia being hidden was able to stop McCoy's advance there. But Confederates are now about to hit last stand. Especially with these chasers. You can't be doing this, you're going to be losing tickets. There it is. Confederates now go into last stand. Union has 8 minutes to wipe out the rest of the Confederates at this point. At this point, this match is pretty much sealed. There is no coming back from this at this point. Union has plenty of time. Is entire stage up. Has not even entered breaking yet. Confederates seem like they're trying to make one last ditch push over here. But you got 59th New York just making it to the stone wall in time as IBB. Yep, IBB's last ditch push there is going to be wiped. That New York taking the brunt of that advance. And you have a Union group on point. That's 8th Georgia. You got 12th Virginia now pushing 8th Virginia off point. Well, you got 59th right behind them. Like I said, at this point, this is match over. It's just the Union wiping up the last bit of the Confederate defenders. Colonel Red leading his team to victory here. Down, but making sure these last few rebels are killed. And besides the last couple handful of rebs spread out around the map, that is going to be it. 59th securing a victory on Burnside Bridge as Union. Very well played match by the Union there. Very well played, feinting the Confederate right side and then going back to your own right. Very well played. Managed to get that ticket advantage on the Confederates and then just kept the pressure up, forcing IBB to turtle. Very well done, 59. Along with the support of 4, 8th Georgia, Iron Brigade. Very well played, lads. Well deserved. Very well played, lads. GG's. And this will conclude our event for Server 1 for BLN. First round goes to MSG on Washington Street. And second round goes to 59th New York on Burnside Bridge. Thank you to everyone for tuning in, and hope you have a good one.